Working on recording this thing. All right, got a few people on here. We're going to talk about sleep today, but one of the things that I often recommend to my clients, but very few people, sorry, um, take my word and actually do the things I suggest right away. So we're going to talk about that. And what's this one tip? It's real simple as far as what it is. It takes a little bit of time to kind of implement, and we'll have to kind of get going from there. But what else is going on? Clayton, what's going on, my friend? I meant to catch a Periscope of yours earlier. I think it was yesterday, but hopefully it's still up. So I'll try and check that out after this. I'm going golfing today, guys. I don't know about you. It's a beautiful day here in Toronto, so I'm gonna finish this up and then go out and hit a few golf balls. I'm pretty bad at it, but we'll see how it goes. Grr. What's so grr, Robin? Clayton, hey man. Golf, you like? All right, that's good. We should go golfing soon. Check it out. Yeah, I will check it out. I saw the post, or it popped up in my feed. So, Robin, you're working with Kobo, I believe, right? I'm crappy at golf. Yeah, I am too. But it's nice to get out and into the sunshine. Yeah, that sounds good, man. I don't mind that. Why don't you come on in, six-figure coach? That'd be great to have you. All right, I got a few people on here. I posted this a little bit earlier. It's not my normal 2:30 time, but like I said, I'm going golfing, so I want to make sure I got something in today for a scope. Let you guys know. Selling books for a living. Well, that's awesome. Got a book coming out in 2016, actually, with Random House. Tentative title, but I'm not going to share that because I don't need to work on it. But be great. Senior engineer, my department, herd cats for a living. Nice. All right, so for those of you who are here, I'm going to get going here because I got to get going. I want to make sure it's 10 minutes or less here. So if you haven't already, please swipe to the right, share it with your followers. It helps me out. As you can see, there's not a lot of people on here, and I'm going to give you a solid tip here, or some solid advice that a lot of people are going to benefit from. So I appreciate all the hearts. Keep it going throughout. We'll do a little game a little bit later. But okay, so the number one tip, we've all kind of heard about the tips going out there, but keep your bedroom dark and cool, and that's great. You want no light coming in, that's awesome. Sleeping in loose clothing, that's awesome. That's phenomenal as well. Going to bed early is a huge tip. Making sure you're in bed by 10 p.m. That's phenomenal as well. These things are really quite common, especially in my industry, and that's fine. Maybe you haven't heard those. Now you're getting bonus tips, which is great. But if you've heard it, hey, no worries. Robin Baldwin said, no clothing? Yeah, man, no clothing. It's all good. So we're going to talk about pre-bed routine. Now, this is something that I talk and I suggest to my clients, and they kind of it goes in one ear and out the other often until they come to me after like 2 or 3 weeks and like, Nate, my sleep hasn't improved. What's going on? And the first thing I say is, hey, what's your pre-bed routine? And they're like, well, I go to bed at 10 p.m., like you told me. And it's like, well, that's great. That's only half the battle. But if you're closing your notebook or your laptop or your smartphone or whatever it is at 9:59, your brain is still stimulated. Especially if you are thrown down with no blue light blocking glasses. So all this stimulation with your brain, is no wonder you can't just fall asleep right away. So pre-bed routine. Ideally, it's 2 hours before bed. So if I'm telling you to go to bed by 10, that's like 8 p.m. You got to shut down. I know you're not going to do it. I don't do it either. But an hour before, that's phenomenal. So who here shuts down an hour before bed already? Anybody? Keep those hearts coming, guys. I see a few stragglers. Come on, keep them going. There's only 6 of you. I need like solid effort here. Anybody go to bed at 10 or an hour before 10? No, exactly. Thank you. Keep those hearts coming. How about like a half hour before bed, they close up? Yes, I know you do, Robin. Exactly. I'm in bed by 9. Awesome. I saw, I think, one of your periscopes as well recently, and it was about your morning routine. I think everybody should check that out because this is kind of something that goes into the evening routine, really. But all right, so what constitutes a good pre-bed routine? So obviously I want you to turn off electronics. I want you to, get off the computer, get off the television. Ideally, if we can dim the lights a little bit, that would be awesome. Robin says, I have 2 blogs on morning and evening healthy hat. Yeah, guys, check out Robin Baldwin. She's got some good information there on pre and I guess pre-bed and post-waking. All right. So getting back to pre-bed routine, turning off electronics, phenomenal. Dimming the light, phenomenal. What I like to do with my clients is making sure that they're preparing for the next day. So if we can prepare food, okay, chopping vegetables, washing fruit, things like that, cooking some rice, whatever your eating habits are, that's great. If you can start preparing that the night before, that would be phenomenal because that's going to save you time. There's a saying that whatever you can do today that saves you time tomorrow, you better be on it. So, Martin, welcome to the scope. Thank you so much. I have F-Flux on my computer to take out blue light. Clayton, that is phenomenal. I have it too. I don't have it on my iPhone just because I'm scared about the whole jacking, hacking. I don't know what that thing's called, but Martin, how you doing? Martin, before we get started, before you come on here, make sure you swipe to the right, share it with your friends that help me out, and I would really appreciate that. That's a great tip too. Chop vegetables. Yeah, you know what? Rob, you don't have F-Flux? Definitely get on that. It's free. It just links up to your computer and it starts dimming the light on your computer as your time or your sun goes down. So that would be great. Martin, thank you. Thank you for inviting friends. Appreciate it. Googling now. Beautiful. All right, so that's one thing. You can get these blue light blocking glasses, which, I don't have them here. Usually I do. Those are great to also, minimize your blue light from screens, but in the end, I don't know how much they do block, so I would rather just not have to leave that to chance. Get rid of those. Get back to reading, paper books. That'd be phenomenal. Okay, so other things you can do is take an Epsom salt bath, especially if you're a trainer. You've been training for a while and your joints are a little bit sore. That would be huge. I use Twilight on my phone to take out blue light. I don't know about that, Clayton. That's awesome. Can you throw up a link if you have the chance? That would be great. Robin, I'm sorry. I'm not giving up the Kobo. Just, an hour before bed. That's all. It automatically dims the screen at night. Beautiful. I got to check that out. All right. So we got chopping vegetables. We're preparing food for the next day, which is obviously going to help your goals, whether those goals be fat loss, whether they be muscle building. I don't care what your goal is. Preparing food the next day is going to be phenomenal. Again, what you can do today to save you time tomorrow, get on it. Taking a bath. If I like to use Epsom salts. It's great. It helps kind of with recovery a little bit there with magnesium. I've been kind of testing out a little bit later, and mention an app for a minute. Yeah. So Anne, if I'm trying to think Clayton. Clayton, if you can post that link for Anne, that would be great about the blue light blocking on the iPhone. I only know F-Flux, but you have to hack your phone or jack your phone. I'm not really crazy about that. And yes, Robin, that's exactly where I was going. I use a couple of drops of lavender with my Epsom salts, and that is great for pre-bed. So I've been sleeping like a baby when I do that. All right, so we got bathing. It's always a good thing. We got chopping vegetables and fruit, things like that. Playing with pets. Spending time with kids. Spending time playing with your partner, that kind of thing, you know what I mean? So all these things create, serotonin and dopamine in your brain, which allows you to enjoy life. Obviously, if you're enjoying life, you're probably gonna, go to bed and be more restful, quicker, stay in a deep sleep longer, and obviously, when you wake up, feel rested. What else can we do? Any of you guys have a pre-bed routine that you can share with the others? I'd love to hear your opinion on G-Spring. I've been taking that before bed. I actually don't know what that is, Robin. If you have a link, pop it up. If not, I'll definitely check it out when I get off the scope today. Yeah, okay, I'll check it out. And I believe Clayton just popped it up there. It's Twilight on Android, so I'm not sure what you're using. I'll send it to you later. Thanks, Robin. Appreciate it. We dim the lights at night. Yeah, obviously, trying to dim the lights an hour before bed is great. And using blue light blocking glasses is phenomenal. If you need to use an eye mask, that's fine as well. Just if you have any kind of light coming in and your skin is exposed to that, there's some science that says that your brain doesn't really understand or doesn't know it's supposed to be sleep time. because there was a little bit of light being soaked in. So obviously, I'm not 100% sure if that's correct, but I've read some science that suggests that. So definitely try to make your room as dark as possible. Okay, guys, so that's the pre-bed routine. Like I said, a lot of my clients don't do this. I recommend it to them on day one, and it's usually like 2 or 3 weeks later when I have to be like, hey, guys, are you really doing this or not? And a lot of times they're not. So, I'm not playing around. Do this now. Please do this now. And then once you do it, give it a week or so and hit me up on Twitter. Let me know how you're doing with that. And if there's any questions you might have, that gives me an ideas to Periscope to you. So that'd be great. And yeah, until I'm going to go golfing now, guys. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you enjoy this quick scope. And until next time, have a great day. If you haven't already, make sure you swipe to the right if you're using iOS, or swiping up if you're using Android. Share this with your friends. Get some people out there. Come into my scope because I got a lot of great information I want to share. And yeah, have a great day, guys. Take care.